Yeah, you got some more water up.
Yeah, kind of.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, we give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahshai, Hashem, Rakakwadash.
I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostle, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being great example to Israel. All right, man, the elect, I want to say peace and blessings to the hope of the elect in the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song on the burden of God, and I got the beloved brothers and elders here with me, Elder Yashawamba, you know, Elder Yakal, and the San Francisco brothers, you know.
We're here in Memphis.
Yeah, they in the Hilltown, man.
We're in Memphis, Tennessee, man.
That's right. Yeah, and they come to break bread. You know, it's a beautiful time. You know, just being, you know, around the elders. Whether we could, you know, continue. You know, and they get straight to it. The days of Noah. So shall it be when the Son of Man comes.
Right.
You know.
Genesis 6:1. And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair,
Right.
and they took them wives of all which they chose.
Go ahead.
And the Lord Yahweh said,
This is the first recording of the Gentiles, pretty much. Jake being scattered among the heathen, learning their works, dealing with their women, doing away with the customs of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. It's pretty much the same times we're living in now. When you go to Genesis 6, that was that which is then is now. Jake had fell to the idols of the heathen. All right? And it caused what? Complete chaos and disarray in the earth when you follow those idols.
And the Lord Yahweh said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years.
And that shows you it wasn't angels that fell from heaven. It said they're flesh.
Yeah, because the angels can't die anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. It says, verse 4, there were giants in the earth in those days.
Just going to a higher stature. You know, us, that's how, you know, we fell from our, you know, original state. Right. You know, go ahead.
And it says, and also after that, when the sons of God came unto the daughters of men, they bare children with them.
Right.
The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown.
Just like today, you got your LeBron James, Mike Tyson. These are the descendants of the sons of God. All right, but they're born into a sinful lifestyle. See, the same thing that we see happening in our time as we've been raised up in the stead of Noah. We're building a spiritual temple, the tabernacle of David. All right. At the time Noah was doing that, his people was in all-out rebellion. Look at these niggas here in the world. Yeah. And amongst our people, again, we're gonna shine as lights and amongst this wicked and perverse generation, just like Noah did. You know.
That's Shem in the renowned Shem in the Hebrew, and the definition is reputation, fame, and glory. Okay. It says, verse 5, and God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of the hearts was only.
To say something too. Like it says, giants. That's the Nephilim. That's what people, you know, they get it misconstrued. The Nephilim coming down. That was Jake. The Jake was the Nephilim. When you go into that the Hebrew Napoleon, you know, which were just men, like brother said, men of stature, men of renown, men with name. Just think Jake with higher level bodies. They were able to choose. We were on a higher status back then. We weren't the tail. We were the head.
Right.
So all nations flowed unto us. And what happened? Jake started to get mingled in with the other nations. Start to marry in with the nations. to have children, start to start to follow their customs,
Yep.
and got corrupted.
Yes, sir. They idols.
Serve their idols, serve their gods.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but we were the choice people right there. And that's the start of the fall of the sons of God right there.
I got a quick precept. Jude verse 6, it says, "And the angels which kept not their first estate."
Which that's the Napoleon, right? Kept not their first estate.
"But left their own habitation,
Mm-hmm.
he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day."
Right, and now that it's not so much now we have the darkness lifted off of us.
Right.
Right, the light is upon us, but we're still trapped in these bodies. Right, we're still trapped in these bodies, but now the Most High, he shine that light upon us. Isaiah 16:1.
Right.
You know, but the rest of the children of Israel, they're in that darkness. They're still in that darkness. The mind has not been elevated to the understanding of the truth. They're pretty much doing the same thing that was going on back then.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
So the angels is going back. It's Jake, because Jake were the angels. Okay,
Which angel just means messenger.
messenger. That's all.
And the first estate they left, you know, the Lord set up that nation to be the head of everything. All right, we were supposed to take the order from the heavens and bring it to the earth, starting with Adam. And what happened? All right, eventually we fell. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but the Lord always, when you follow the lineage leading up to Noah, all those men you read about, those were men along with their children, their families, amongst the sons of God, who stuck to the way of righteousness, who remained obedient. Even at the Tower of Babel, you know that there were Israelites, all right, they were called the sons of God, Eber, you know, what do you think the Lord is telling you? They stood stiffly, okay, for the name of Yahweh Bashim Shah amongst a great rebellion amongst their people, and now we find ourselves in the same situation, where our people are completely gone. But the Lord has opened our mind like he opened up Noah's mind. He showed Noah a vision. That's how I read it. When you read it, basically showed Noah a vision that he was getting ready to flood this place. And Noah acted on that vision. He didn't sit on that information. Just like we didn't sit on that information. We acted on what we have received through the Holy Spirit. And it set us apart from the rest of our people, man. And it's a beautiful thing, although it comes with hell, because you know they were mocking Noah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, talking shit to him, telling him he's wasting his life. But look what it led to.
It said, I'm a Proverbs 6:18, and heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in mischief.
Right.
Because you know, like you said, they always, like you said, they was messing with Noah. They plotted evil on him too. You know what I'm saying? Like they do now. They plot evil on us, man. That's one of them things that they run to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
But they always killed the prophets.
Right.
You know, Jerusalem was the one that actually killed the prophets.
Yeah.
What about Yahushua? Jerusalem was the ones who actually gave them up. They brought the exact accusation. They brought the accusation before Caesar.
I got one to back
You know?
that up with.
Uh,
This is Hebrews 11 and 7. It said, by faith, Noah being warned of the Most High of the things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by which he condemned the world and became heirs of the righteousness which is by faith. You know, that's bang up on, El Yashawamba. And that's what we moving when we move through fear. All right, because you go to Revelation 11 and 11, it said after 3 days and a half is what the spirit of life shall enter to them and what fear shall fall on them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's like I said, it's us come back in reincarnation.
Yeah.
You know, which is fulfilling prophecy. You know, of the Son of Man coming back, the house of David being built.
Yeah. Proverbs the first chapter. What is it? The fear of the Lord,
Oh, yeah.
beginning of that wisdom.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you like I say a prudent man, perceive the evil and hide himself. You know, so we moving by fear because we see the danger, all right, that's ahead. All right, which is Esau Edom, all right, coming down with that great wrath. So only how to be protected or covered is through who? It's through Yahweh Shai. And he said it's impossible to please him without what?
Mm-hmm.
Without faith. But fear breeds faith.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Well, they go hand in hand. Why don't our people fear? Because they don't believe.
Mhm.
Yeah, ultimately, that's what it comes down to.
Right.
They don't equate the Lord's fear, with moving to righteousness. You know, they I don't care about all that. It's not registered.
They
Well,
don't see
because
profit in it.
they don't. Yeah, they don't. They actually. Somebody, an individual told me that. Tell them about the truth. That, okay, what is that gonna do for me right now?
Yeah.
How's that gonna put food on my table?
Hey, we was talking about that in the instant gratification. You know, we was talking about that today.
Yeah,
But they in the spirit. They in the spirit of Esau. That's pretty much Esau when he came with that with the birthright and the blessing with that meat, that raw meat.
Yeah.
He's like, basically, what can it do for me right now?
Right.
This blessing, because they understood that they was gonna get this afar off. The promise was afar off. So Esau like,
Anyway.
What the
I
point of
want,
that?
you know, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
What is me serving the Lord? I'm hungry right now. How's that gonna serve me? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a righteous man, a man of understanding, he sees the benefit in that. He understands that, okay, well, the Lord can feed me right now, or he can wait till come back in reincarnation. You know what I mean? He's the spiritual man. Our people, they call them natural men, carnal men. You know, brute beasts.
Right.
All they think about is their five senses. Well, we have extra two senses according to scriptures.
Yeah.
Okay, and they don't understand they can't exercise those two senses.
Well, scripture said these is natural brute beasts. They are made to be taken. You know what I mean? Destroyed because of things which they understand not.
Well, they was born in
vain.
Born in vain.
Yeah.
I got a precept too, going into that fear with because all the prophets feared. That's one thing that the Most High. That's one thing that the Most High instilled into the prophets was his fear. Why the Lord be jacking you up? Why are you doing this to me? He is instilling that fear into you.
Right.
And this is Habakkuk. This is Habakkuk 3:1. A prayer of Habakkuk, the prophet, upon Siganoth. O Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. Meaning the prophecies. He's heard what the Most High, how the Most High does things.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit, he do that?
Right.
Seen it, he heard it.
He saw a vision of the return of the Lord.
Yeah.
That's what that chapter.
Yeah, that's what this chapter is going into. He actually saw the vision, which the prophets were, before they were called prophets, they would be called seers. They were able to see certain things in the distant future. Even Enoch saw as well. So this goes all the way back to the beginning. The Most High literally opened the mind of certain men to be able to see the end.
Right.
And it's been spoken about since the beginning of time, since the foundation of the world, that there was going to be an end that was going to come. Fire was going to come down on the earth. Okay, and certain men spoke of these things. All right, it says, O Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. O Lord, revive thy work in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years, make known. In wrath, remember mercy. Okay, in wrath, remember work, because the wrath is coming. There's no doubt about that.
That's right.
And we actually see, well, the shit that's going on in the Middle East right now, that shit's getting ready to turn up. You got all those battlefields, U.S. battlefields, those aircraft carriers from the United States in that region right now. They pretty much empty out I believe it's the Atlantic. There's pretty much no battleships in the Atlantic. They emptied out to go to that region. Why do you think that's happening? You have Ukraine actually taking over land in Russia. Russia's actually being invaded right now. And the U.S. government, they're keeping it hush-hush. They don't want the people to panic. So when the shit goes down, it's going to come upon these people all of a sudden. They're not going to where does this happen? But it's been a build-up ever since.
Right.
It's been a build-up. We've been speaking about it. Esau's been speaking about it. Right? But the people's mind, going back to opening the lesson, as in the days of Noah.
Yeah.
So it all circles back to the mindset of the people when the destruction came.
Right. They were so gone up on their lust that they couldn't see spiritual things. What mattered was of no importance to them. Here it is, you have a prophet there telling you, just getting ready to the Lord to flood the earth, and you're so engulfed in your lust and idols and perversions and rebellion, because that's what was everybody's mind. When you read that in Genesis 6, it says everybody's mind was dead set on rebellion. Everywhere you look, you're seeing basically that same environment where everything is geared towards rebellion. Everybody is just the mentality of people is no fear. And when you have a nation of people who don't fear the Lord, then you have crime, you have disease, you have wickedness. People aren't safe.
And no order.
No order. This is what ultimately the Lord has allowed. This is a part of the lesson that we as the sons of God was to learn, to see the earth in complete disarray. and to actually have to live in it and feel it, taste it. He wanted us to marinate in it, to understand, because we had to go through this. We had to see the left hand aspect of it in order to fully come in and rule. We had to see it, but man, we see it now.
Yeah,
I understand.
yeah.
Now we know wickedness is not the way to go.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, and seeing these things, we're supposed to be sighing and crying.
Right.
You know, all the abominations that we done in the midst of.
Well, just like Habakkuk, we heard the speech of the Lord and was afraid. So what are the instructions that the Most High gave to Noah? Noah started to build. He was afraid. He started to build with something that's never has happened before. But the Most High tapped into his spirit and showed him, hey, look, this is about to happen. And the Lord can pretty much convict you so heavy, you can just be. There's like a vision that I've seen that it sticks with me to this very day. I think about it. It comes to me once or twice a day, how heavy the vision was. So I can only imagine how heavy those visions back then were, where men start scribing. They start writing whole books. They start describing what actually happened, you know, and started to literally go out. Ezekiel and sackcloth, you know, prophesying naked. You got prophets got naked because the Most High told them, you know, eat shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Lay on your side. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Be crazy out in the wilderness. Just eat locusts and wild honey. Cause the Most High open up your mind. You like, oh shit, fuck all this other shit.
Right.
This is the only thing I can do because I already know what the Lord about to do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So we're moved with fear. This is why what we're doing, and we're scoffed at.
Yep.
You know, we're ridiculed. They want to put us to death. Ultimately, Esau is setting up a campaign to demonize us, to take us down, to block this truth out from off the earth. Right? That all those things. Your parent, you know, you gonna have parents that's gonna turn on you. You gonna have family members that's gonna turn on you.
There's Luke 21.
21.
Being brought before kings and priests with his name sake. That's going to the elites, the banking family. Because who else got the power? You know, to throw you in prison.
Yep, it may be a certain elite watching you right now, like I'm
Right.
on his ass.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Bring
oh,
him
yeah.
before me.
He lying. He lying.
Like you get basically put on a concentration camp, all right, and carted off. You just, you know what I'm saying, and then you wake up and you're in front of one of the Rothschilds.
Right.
Yeah, that can happen. Well, look what happened to John the Baptist.
Yep.
With what was it? Was it Pilate? With his brother? Where he was, I forget the whole story, but he was Herod with the water.
Yeah.
It was Herod,
Yeah.
and he was vexed because of John the Baptist, and ultimately, you know, he got his head chopped off because of the black woman. But he had it after his mind to kill him, but he know, you know, he's a prophet. I can't touch him right now. So the Lord got it to where they can't touch us right now.
Yep.
But when it opens up, they're gonna try to come in. Well, you got what, Isaiah 59 and 19.
That's right.
When that happens, the Most High gonna raise that standard. So it's gonna be different this time. Even though certain brothers, they gonna get martyred. Okay, but that's just a witness for the testimony of Yahushua.
Quick precept. It's Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried.
And who the devil? The devil is an actual man who has the capability to lock you up. Does Jake have that capability?
Yeah.
They talking about running. When they see 12, they running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not Jake. You know, and Jake not about locking you in prison. That's some Edomite shit. Okay, they have the power. You know,
They
they
open not the houses of his prison.
There you go.
Isaiah 14.
Okay, because we had, you know, places where you'd be held, but there was a judgment that pretty much came right after that.
Yeah, you didn't just sit there.
You wasn't just sitting in, you know, the stocks.
Right.
You know,
You know?
room with another man for the rest of your life.
Smelly shit.
Now that's some crazy ass punishment right
Yeah,
there.
that's wicked.
You know what I mean?
That's hell.
That's wicked.
You know what I mean? So so Esau has the capability to come in. He has the power, and he exercises that power. Well, 2020 should have showed you that this nigga run the world.
Yeah, he can just tell
He can tell the whole government shut this shit down.
Right.
He can silence motherfuckers. He
Yep.
can deplatform people. Okay. He can literally close your bank account.
Yeah.
Even though it's on the law that he can't, he can still do it.
He can take a computer man and put him in front of you as a doctor.
Yeah.
And say, nigga, this is what you finna do with your body.
Right.
A complete degenerate.
The scripture call him a cruel man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says, Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast you into prison, that you may be tried. And you shall have tribulation 10 days.
That's from concentration camps that he got set at. Those FEMA camps, those C-19 or disease, could be the monkeypox camp. He got detention centers set up, so when the deal goes down, he gonna be pouring the motherfuckers in there. Well, also second Ezra the 16th chapter, that burning wrath that's kindled over you. They shall take you idle and feed you with things offered unto idols, that you basically that you may be tried, right? So they gonna keep everybody up, especially Jake. They're gonna target the so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American community, right? The most destitute community. Oh, you got something.
Yeah, they gonna be blamed.
You know what I mean?
Like they were blamed during the 2020.
There you go.
Yeah.
The first, and the first individual that they had take it was the black woman.
Yep.
Now the whole Mpox, the first person that got the Mpox juice was a young Jake,
Damn.
young black dude,
Always Jake.
and his mama brought him there to get it,
Yeah.
protect him. So you already see where it's going. They want this whole thing, this whole charade is all to get to the Israelites.
Yep.
That's what it's all about. But he ain't gonna come straight up because he the devil. He the serpent.
Yep.
Just like he didn't come to Adam, he came to Eve.
Yeah.
So that's literally he's running the same playbook. Now the scriptures say that we're not ignorant of his devices, so we already see the nigga coming a mile away.
Right.
And furthermore, the scriptures already expound upon what he will be doing in the last days. By process of elimination, who could be the devil? Who could be Esau? How did the scripture fulfill?
If not, where and who is he? Right.
That's why the Spirit give us the divine lenses to see him. You know what I'm saying? Like we like owls. You know, owls get to see in the dark. And you know, this dog up at Babylon the Great, but we see, you know, through the Spirit what's going on. You know, that's why the scripture say, hold fast what I have, that no man take thy crown. What we had was prophecy.
That's right, bro.
You know, because this was going to give us the ability to keep pushing and hold fast. You know?
Even finishes off, it says, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Let's go. Which is what immortality, you know, salvation. You know. But like I say, that's part of Jacob trouble.
Yeah.
And which you see a lot of Israelite camps not speaking on, but you know, majority of Great Millstone, because that's what's coming down the pipeline. You know, like we're like 3 major more prophecy, you know, to really kick. You know, so that distinctive sound is coming, all right, from the true men the Lord have set up, according to Jeremiah 15:3.
3 and 15. 3 and
15.
15.
3 and 15, yeah. He said, I will give you pastors according to his heart, meaning his mind.
Yeah.
All right, they were going to feed you with true knowledge and understanding. Meaning what? Get you prepared for this battle that's coming.
Because people don't know the Most High, his mind through his son. Like they don't understand. So he sent his friends. That's why Yahweh Shai said, yeah, my friend. He sent his friends so the world could get a piece of his father's mind. And he don't like it. We're giving you a piece of the Most High's mind. We're an extension of his hand, his arm through Yahweh Shai. We're an extension of his voice through the word Yahweh Shai.
The extension of his mercy.
That's it.
He said that in John. He said, he told in John, you know, his prayer, he like, all thou had given me, I had given them. So that same mindset as the Heavenly Father is being instructed in us.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shai, through scriptures.
That's it.
Well, Yahweh Shai told the disciples, when I come back in my glory, you should sit on 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
You go share.
So the Lord is setting up the prophets, the 144,000, to be the head of Israel. So it only makes sense that the Lord would distribute it to, because the Lord is all about order. Particular men give him his word to go out and teach others, to bring them in, that dragnet, to cast out that dragnet into the sea. When it's going to bring the good and the bad. That's why you got the good and the bad in this thing. That's why you got camps that are off. Because if you didn't have any off camps, then the Most High prophecy wouldn't be fulfilled.
It wouldn't be balanced.
It wouldn't be balanced.
Prophecy, man. You needed a little nigga in the story. A little dab of nigga.
Yeah.
You need a little sprinkle of nigga in there. They gotta be there.
He part of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to be there. But I got one. This is Revelation chapter 12 and 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb.
Hey, just like in ancient Egypt, you know, the blood, you know, upon the doorpost. You know, there was that thou walked in.
Right.
You know, But now we're gonna be overcome by the blood because victory is in Yahweh Shai.
That's
Right.
it.
You know, victory is in Yahweh Shai, man. So we already won. We just gotta, let it play out.
Yeah.
We have to let it play right because the elect were chosen from the foundation to win.
That's right.
But we just have to bear our,
They say I will bear the
our
indignation.
burden,
Yeah.
and until we were born into the earth to fulfill these prophecies, but being covered under the blood of Yahweh Shai, as this devil accuses,
Mhm.
there's a certain group of Israelites that is not true about.
Mm-hmm.
He can accuse the 2/3 and be justified in doing his thing. He can't do that to the elect.
Right.
Those sins have been covered, and under Yahweh Shai, they are blameless. And upon Yahweh Shai's return, those spirits have access
That's right.
back into the feast, access into the chariot, the family reunion. So it says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. So under the blood, now we have the testimony to go out here and testify and witness and speak these words. And they love not their lives into the death. So those are the key. That's really all we need right there.
Yeah.
To be covered under the blood, to have the 100% truth, the true testimony needed to get out of here. And we have to have the mindset that this life ain't it.
Right.
And the Lord has we learn righteousness, and He allowed wickedness to increase, so you can see and know there's nothing to look back to. If you look back at this point and you choose this world, look, from 2020, if you didn't think that things were bad, okay, look from 2020 till now.
Right.
Yeah. Extremely worse. Well, John the 3rd chapter, men love darkness rather than light, right? And that word world in there for John 3:16, that's cosmos.
Yeah.
But I ain't speaking about the whole world, that's speaking about Jake.
Okay.
Jake literally loves darkness.
Yeah.
They will not come to the light because their deeds were evil. See? So our people not gonna get it. They fulfill a lot of being wicked.
They're retarded, spiritually retarded.
You know?
I got a little one to back up real quick. Go back in it. This is Romans 12:1. It says, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercy of the Most High, that you present your body a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable to the Most High,
Man,
which
see,
is
that's-
a reasonable service.
And that's one of the things we learn through Yahweh Shai's sacrifices, how to give your life. So he literally gave his life to the Most High for the purpose of prophecy being. He submitted himself to that order.
He became obedient to the
Yes,
cross.
there you go.
God said, I come not to do my will, but him that sent me.
Yep.
Because the way that the Most High set it up is you do have a choice to go do something else. You could be wicked.
Yeah.
You know, with all the knowledge you got, you could go out and do wicked, but you're not going to do it.
Hey.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I said right here in verse 2. And be not conformed to this world.
Yeah, with the form, that compound word, conform, with formation. So don't be with the form of this world, right? But what it's going to say, what?
But be ye transformed.
So be transformed. Trans means across. That's what trans means, across. So don't you read it again, across form. So cross forms, get from the world and cross over to the righteous form.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
By the renewing of your mind.
And the word renews your mind.
Mm.
Okay, the word the word is water. It washes your mind, right? Your brain, you actually get brainwashed,
That's the true baptism.
which is a good thing. That's the true, like the elder said, that's the true baptism. The word converts you. The spirit quicken it, which means to make alive.
See?
So it makes you into a living being. Our people will, Revelation 11 chapter, their dead body shall lie in a great city. They have the bones came together, the sinew, some of the flesh came together, but what actually makes that a living being and animated is the spirit, the breath. They have not received the breath. So you do have individuals that know that they're Israelites, but they have not been transformed. Right? They are still conformed to this world. For example, IUIC, they still calling on Jesus. Jesus is of this world.
You're saying we're not Hebrew.
See?
Right.
I mean, and so many other things. Yahweh Shai is trans across this world. Yahweh Shai said, I'm from above, you're from beneath. He's not even from this world. And this is why the elect can't fully conform to this world. They can't really fully, settle down and rest because this is not their world. The Lord was, it tells you that in 2nd Ezra, I want to say, is it the 8th chapter or the 7th chapter? The world was created, this world was created for many, but the next world to come for few. So we're living in this is literally not even our world.
Right.
So you're not going to win, basically. Esau wins, because this is his world.
Hey, wicked Jake winning.
Wicked Jake wins.
Wicked Jake, man, they growing big ass beard.
Yeah,
I be
yeah.
envying that shit.
Yeah.
Man, they beard,
This nigga, man, eating a bacon sandwich.
2/3 beard is like healthy, like shining.
Yeah, Rick Ross and shit.
I
James
got one for
Harden
you real
rolling.
quick. This is 1 John chapter 3 and 1. It says, "Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed on us, that we should be called the sons of the Most High."
Yeah, because this is love. What the word that the Most High gave to us, even like you were saying earlier, even though it comes with the hell, this is the ultimate love, man.
Right.
That the Son laid down his life so that we can receive what we receive now in these last days. You just think we would be done out here through.
Right. Yep.
Just like the Jakes that we be condemning all damn day long, in our everything. Man, let's fucking Jake. We were that guy.
Yep.
So you have to consider that too. We were those individuals. Okay, but the Most High, he seemed to fit. He seemed to fit to give us his word. So that right there, you gotta be appreciative. Okay, which is a gift, which you don't deserve a gift, but the Most High gave it to you because he wanted to.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
It says, "What manner of love the Father hath bestowed on us, that we should be called the sons of the power."
Because we were niggas before that. That's all we were considered, was niggas. We weren't considered to be the sons of God.
Right.
Even within Christianity, we were Gentiles.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand. I'm like, Gentile? I ain't no motherfucking Gentile.
Hamites and shit.
You know what I mean? Like, you know?
Yep.
But that's all that we were in this world. So the best you can do is just be a nigga.
Right.
And just be the best nigga you can be and get it back. That's
But they
all.
don't even know how to be niggas right. It says, like, I would be a better nigga if I was in the world than these niggas. They wasted niggardry, man. They don't even know how to be niggas right.
Right.
It says, therefore, the point you were making,
Gun.
it says, therefore the world knoweth us not,
See, the
because
world
it knew him not.
Yeah, they don't know Yahweh Shai. They never knew. That's why when Yahweh Shai came on earth, they wasn't really checking for him. They called him Beelzebub.
Yep.
This world wasn't really, Yahweh Shai was of no reputation. But he came humble. See, he came humble. People in this world, they respect you if you're proud. This is why you excel if you're proud in this world. Why? Because this is the world of Esau. Esau, he the proud man. So the pride is exalted. Oh yeah, I'm this guy. I'm that. I got this. I got that.
Right.
You know.
But the Lord had already gave him that under Adam and Solomon.
Mm-hmm.
He knew status, fame, all that. Look,
No.
I don't need that. I'm here to do the will of the Father, man.
Yeah, he didn't even deal with women because he already knew. He's like, I already met. You know.
You already know what it is.
I came here to do the will of the Father. This is why this is the spirit that we always try to transform into on a daily habit. Is I came to do the will of the Father.
That's it.
Okay, that's it. That's all we down here to do.
Yeah. That's
We
the
ain't down here to
sacrifice.
get yellow bitches,
Right.
get a bust down rollie. We ain't down here to do all that. You know, become a professional athlete. Even though certain brothers could excel it, they can truly excel on the highest level in those categories. But what to what end? What if a man gain the whole world but lose his soul? Because you literally have to give up your soul. You have to be with this world. You have to be conformed to this world to be able to prosper in this world.
That's why you gotta love not your life unto the death. That is a mentality, the elect, because we're gonna need that to get through this shit. Because like Lot wife look back. Now what did she look back to? Lot was balling.
Yeah.
Lot wasn't no low. Lot wasn't just sitting in a house. Lot was winning.
Mm-hmm.
So she looked back. What do you got to look back to here in America?
Well, I believe too. Lot had he had
A child.
he had a position in Sodom too, because he was in the gate, and the gate is where the rulers are at, where the rulers. So I feel like Lot he had a position. Well, he had all those riches, right? They had to go separate. Him and Abraham had to go separate ways because they had so many riches, and he went to a place where it was prospering.
Yeah, he was balling.
So them cities were prospering. They had money. They was by water, all that. They had money.
Cattle, everything.
He's real.
So the woman, she
nigga.
was she was living good. You know, she had them goodies.
Man.
You know,
She had been used to a particular lifestyle. And when the Lord told her she had to give it up, her interest in that world and instead of what the Lord had planned, to come, took precedence, and she looked back.
Well, what's that scripture where the Lord said, "I have 7,000 men that will not bow down"?
Romans 11.
Romans 11. Okay, let me. Yeah, this is Romans 11, and 3. It says, "Lord, they have killed thy prophets and dig down thy altars. I am left alone, and they seek my life." And that also could be in the end, man. We might not be around, brother. It just be you.
Yeah,
It
right.
can seem like
You ain't gonna win.
it's gonna seem that way, So what's it called? Elijah was in that same stead. He was the only in his mind. He was the only prophet, because you had them prophets of Baal come to put him to death,
Jezebel and them.
and he was afraid. He ran on that mountain, But what did the Lord do? He set up a standard.
Right.
Set up a standard against those prophets. But what said the answer of the Most High unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
Mm.
And the image of Baal, how is that going to be fulfilled now?
Mm.
Well, that's the image of the beast.
Into the east.
Which Baal is a beast. Was that the cow god?
Yeah,
Mm.
Was it a cow with with the horns and shit? Pretty much.
Same shit that they worship today.
It's the same fucking shit. So that's being fulfilled now with the MOTB system.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna actually have Jake that's gonna conform to. Jake gonna be the first one to go up there and take it.
Yeah.
Why? Because they love their life. But the Lord say, hey, look, I got a complete number of men that has not bowed down. They're not gonna bow down.
Yeah. That's
Like
right.
you read, they have victory over the beast,
Mhm.
over his image, over his mark. So there's certain men that have already received victory. It just has to be played out.
Right, and that you got to tap into that. Like you allow Satan to put what ifs in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
What if they force me? What if I do this? What if I ate a honey bun and the chip was in it? All kind of shit come in your mind. But stay away from honey buns. But but when you get caught up in if, it puts
Doubt.
that's
That's
gray
doubt.
areas. Doubt. There's a definite number of people pursuant to somebody get Revelation 15:2.
I got it.
That have victory over all of the things we do. We go into the news and bring these articles out because that's giving glory to the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, because all of these things are coming to pass through the word.
Mhm.
This is all prophecies being fulfilled. Okay, but the end result for the elect is victory.
That's right.
So we're not speaking death on ourselves. We're not speaking doubt to you believers. We're not telling you, if the Most High don't care if you take a micro C-hip. The message of those men who have not bowed the knee is going to be directly opposed to all of this BS this nigga is bringing, including his chip. Don't do it. Lean on the Lord. We've already seen from the beginning what this following the serpent has done.
Yeah.
Right.
It's never worked.
This is where we at now. We follow the serpent. This is what we got. Finished.
Yeah.
Done out here. With no way of getting better.
Yeah.
No way out. So there's only one way, Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, right.
Returning back to our power, man.
Yeah, divine intervention.
And you got certain men that the Most this is the cold thing. The Most High is not doing it for him. He's doing it for himself. So his name won't be polluted.
That's right, brother.
So he already set up men from the foundation. This was already planned out before the earth was even established, before Yahweh Shai was even established. The Lord already had. Okay, this I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make my
Yeah,
son.
he already wrote it.
He already had it.
Second Ezra 6.
Yep, 2 Ezra 6th chapter.
Isaiah 46 too.
This is Revelation 15:2. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten a victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name.
So the elect ain't gonna get chipped. That's how I view it. You know what I'm saying? The elect ain't gonna get chipped. So strive to be the elect. The
What the
elect
scripture
have
say.
victory.
Put on as the elect, as the scripture said. Or give diligence to make that calling and election sure. So there's certain things that the Most High put in front of us that we can't actually implement. But we can actually apply the scriptures.
Yeah.
Right? Proverbs, the first chapter, right? To know wisdom, to know subtlety, equity, judgment, to give the young man wisdom and knowledge on how to do what, how to execute it. Because it's one thing to read the scriptures, but the Most High will literally put in your position, okay, boom, you need to fulfill that scripture. Like loving thy neighbor, loving your brother. You got an issue with your brother. Now that can arise where you can actually hash it out the way that the scriptures say.
Right.
Or you can just be a nigga.
Right.
Have that nigga come out.
Murmuring.
Hold it in.
You know what I mean? Yeah, hold it in, get grudging.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Jake step on your foot on accident.
Yeah.
They all come
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
They all come out.
Mhm.
Because going back to, what is that? The brothers reading, Romans 12th chapter.
Yeah.
You got to be transformed
Yep.
by the renewing, because that old mind will have you doing nigga shit.
Yep. Yep.
You see what I'm saying? The old man will have you doing nigga shit. Well,
You never talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, you never talk to him, but you're around him, and then from that point, everything that he does, you just
Yeah.
charging it to the offense whatever you didn't talk to him about. And then after a while, it just blows up, and the brother is just hearing all of these accusations, and
Right.
you're like, well, damn, why you ain't never said that?
Right.
Yeah, you got a whole laundry list now.
You're like, damn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you did this. You know, you looked at me sideways.
Petty.
You ate the last piece of chicken you knew I was
Right.
hungry. You know what I mean? Just start building shit
Like,
up.
you just mad at anything this person does because of the offense.
Yep.
You know.
Y'all wanna go back to Genesis?
I have one.
What-
This is 1 Corinthians 15, and I'm gonna go to verse 57. It says, "But thanks be to the Most High, which giveth us the victory through our Lord Yahushua Mashiach."
Mm.
You know, and hey, that's beautiful, man. Because like brother's been going into, we had that victory already. All we have to do is endure, and Lord willing, we be those men. You know, that's it. We get the victory. Yahushua already paid the ultimate price.
Yeah.
You know, not in the that Christian. Everything's nailed to the cross. You can do whatever you want. No, you still gotta make your sacrifice.
You still
Make
gotta
your
put on
body,
that though.
right. You still gotta make your body a living sacrifice. But we understand he already went through it, so we can do it.
They be saying, when he came and died,
Come on.
that means we was under a new covenant.
Oh boy, those guys.
Genesis 6, and where were we at? I'll start at 5 and read through again. And God saw the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart
Yeah, 'cause
was
that's what's
only
going down
evil
around Babylon.
continually. And he repented the Lord Yahweh that he made man on earth.
Right,
And-
that's why he got the like that's why he got the saying now saying her sins had reached unto heaven.
Yeah.
Most out of had
Yeah.
enough. Because same thing was going on, all the pregnancy was going on, and in that time, look around.
Yeah.
What's being promoted?
Yeah.
And what's being shunned down. You see the difference. I just shit built out modernism. The rainbow.
Yeah, they took the rainbow and just made it a complete fiasco.
Yeah, perverted it. And it's still under that vibration because the rainbow has all the colors, which is 7 colors. The rainbow that Esau got 6. So he's still in that
Damn.
same vibration.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
He's still in that same vibration of that 6, that side stigma, right?
That's his
Victory
number.
victory over the number of the beast as well. You see what I'm saying? So the elect wouldn't fall victim to the beast system. Ultimately, they would depart from the beast system spiritually and not participate within that whole realm of all that weirdo shit. But it spans everything because everything's fucking defiled.
Yeah.
Was that Isaiah the 19th chapter, 19:14? The Lord hath me with a perverse spirit, which that word means crooked.
Cricket, yeah.
Well, that's Esau, that crooked serpent.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, Leviathan, that crooked serpent. That's talking about Esau.
Yep.
Okay, it's not actually talking about Leviathan.
For the soul which is in him is not upright.
Yep.
Yep. I was just thinking.
Yep.
All right, quick precept.
Mm-hmm.
2 Ezra chapter 5, verse 1. It says, "Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith." Verse 2 says, "But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago.
So it's basically it's worse than back then. And the Most High flooded the whole earth. Bro, that's a heavy thing. The Most High killed everybody except Noah and his family.
Damn.
Babies drowning, all type of shit. He killed it all. And then even the elect animals too. The Most High saved the elect animals, and he destroyed all the other animals.
He destroyed them all.
He destroyed every fucking thing.
Hey, but you tell a nigga, he look at it like it's fairy tale.
Right.
You know, but this something actually happened on the earth. You got, you know, in history.
Right.
Yeah. And
Hey,
they'll
it's
say,
the same power, Salaki. I was just saying, this is the same power we dealing with to this day. You know, he didn't change. He didn't all of a sudden now just start being, oh well, let that go. Let everybody see.
Jake say, my God is an awesome
Man, come on.
Yeah, my God would do that.
Yeah.
fucking retarded, man.
Man.
And we're here to tell you the truth, or this is the truth, but and this is why it's so strange to people, because we're presenting to you Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua.
That's right.
This world has been void of the understanding of those names and the hearing of those names.
Right.
As soon as those names started to get spoken in the earth,
Yeah.
like from 2007 when it went to YouTube, it was already being taught. But when it got to YouTube, things changed. Man. That was the Obama administration came in. That changed America. America got significantly worse from that point.
And then ever since you had more laborers coming into the harvest, it's just been going crazy.
Right.
Going in.
Brothers doing multiple videos a day. It's just it's a non-stop thing, man.
Blood.
Living water.
You know, the Lord is really flooding. Well, when you go to 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, the 8th verse, it says that he shall be consumed by the spirit of the Lord's mouth. When you go into that word consumed, it also means to be destroyed. Okay? So Esau, being the man of sin, being destroyed, he's being consumed by the word of his mouth. The word of the Lord's mouth is the prophets.
Yep.
And then it says he's going to be destroyed by the brightness of his coming, because Yahweh Shai is coming with power.
Right.
He's coming in a shock and awe campaign. The heavens are going to, the Most High never did it. The Lord is going to literally empty the heavens. The Yahweh Shai can come and just clean up the job. That's easy. He can do it with his eyes closed.
Man.
That's the Lord can, he can send the lowest angel on the rank.
Right.
The lowest angel in the heaven on the right hand side. The Lord can even send the evil spirit to take off this place. But the Lord, he's gonna send his son, okay, and he's gonna send all the angels. And they all gonna look like dark skinned so-called black men.
Right.
And that's gonna completely mind fuck everybody.
Right. Imagine that.
Man.
Because they actually are hearing that this is what's gonna come through the mouths of the prophets. But they looking at it like, these niggas is crazy.
Yeah.
Going right back to Noah.
Yeah.
Noah's speaking a crazy ass doctrine.
Right.
It's gonna rain? This nigga, he's tripping, man.
Blood.
He eating them mushrooms again. You know what I mean? I knew he wasn't right.
Right.
You know what I mean? I knew.
Right.
His family separated, man. This nigga crazy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he drunk. You know he like to get drunk, get naked. You know what I mean? You know? But what he was saying was truth.
Right.
Yeah.
And they called Noah a preacher of righteousness. So he had a bigger story than that. It wasn't just, oh, it's gonna rain. There was a purpose of why he was preaching. Okay? Just like there's a purpose of why we're preaching.
Right.
Okay?
It's beautiful.
To seal the elect.
Right.
That's,
Moses gave us a very abridged version of really what took place.
Yeah.
You just have to extrapolate and apply the spirit. But Noah was going in. He was preaching.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't just, a few days. The Lord, what did he say, 100 and some years?
Yeah.
He was out there like building, and people just telling the nigga, you stupid. This message is like, nigga, how many you've been said that? You said that a couple of years.
Right.
You don't rain.
Yeah. Whole family started. People died. He's still teaching. Well, because preacher, he said that Noah was a preacher of righteousness. The word preacher means prophet, to say before.
Yeah.
So he was prophesying. So for Noah, or over 100 years, he was prophesying something to come, something afar off. But then it came one day.
Then it came one day.
Man. That first raindrop.
And I was like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck, man? That ain't no bullshit. And then that shit start. That dribble.
What's that?
You know what I mean?
Like that commercial.
You know?
When the rain dropped, they said right there, and they had fucked up.
And not only did it rain, the Most High opened up the depths too. He opened up the deep.
Opened the windows.
So he flooded from basically pressure from below, pressure from beneath.
Both, yeah.
Oh.
He just opened everything fucking up and just killed everybody, drowned them.
That's why I
That's a terrible
teared
way
up
to
so
go.
quick. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
violently shook, you know, tsunami, so the earth changed.
Yep, and all of these nations have records of the flood. A lot of people like to say the Bible was stolen
Yeah.
from the
Epic of Gilgamesh and shit.
Gilgamesh because they mentioned the flood. Well, you have to understand, we got the Torah after, you know, those
Mhm.
recordings. Moses gave us this breakdown, all right, in Egypt. So yeah, the nations had their writings about the flood. Shem, Ham, and Japheth were on the boat, so they
Yeah.
passed down those stories to their generations as
Mhm.
well.
Mhm.
The Bible is just a perspective from the chosen people's standpoint.
Mhm.
Point blank period. And it was given unto us. It's the foundation of what we believe. The Torah, the first 5 books. Moses wrote that. And if you don't understand that, you ain't gonna get what's going on now.
Yep.
There's people with the book in their hand, they have no idea what Genesis is talking about. They just think it's a bunch of names and things that's not important. But the Lord has given us the spirit to tap into
Right,
that
yep,
story and be
yep.
like, look, this is happening now.
Yeah,
People
because
talk about Enoch. They don't know how to, but tie him to now. They
They
just
can't.
tie him to this mystic book. Well, tie Enoch and what went on with him to what we're going through. How did it help me? He was the first record of being beamed up. Wisdom of Solomon tells you he was in a hostile environment.
Yeah.
It was so wicked the Lord had to take him.
yeah.
You know, you was about to say something?
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said, them damn Ham and Shem, was it Ham and Japheth and them? You know they was taken away from the story.
And
Because the crazy ass books we got that come from them.
Them of it, yeah.
Yeah. We got this.
Yeah. You also got
Yeah.
different family lines within Shem too as well.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was so much. Everybody knew.
Yep.
Yeah.
Esau, he's coming. Esau was set up to deceive the world. Prior to Esau, everybody, this was well-known knowledge.
Yeah.
We were known as Israelites. This wasn't like, oh, who are these guys? We don't know who these people are. Nah, it was known that we are the Israelites. It was known that that's our land. It was known. All the nations had the record. Esau came into power, and he was supposed to deceive the nations for one last time.
Yeah.
He was set up to do that. So now everything's all messed up. He got everybody. He got Elon messed up.
Oh man, yeah.
Elon got a suit on and shit.
Elon gotta be stopped.
You know,
Right.
The so-called East Indian gotta be stopped. All of you heathen gotta be stopped, but you motherfuckers are a special group of niggas that need to be stopped.
Man.
Under this devil's rulership, you heathen are just wax worse, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're walking around the earth. Now we see like why we need to rule over these people.
That's right.
You have servants roaming free.
That's right.
When you see these heathen, these are servants roaming free, ruling over you. How your servant ruling over you?
Right. Only the Most High can do something like
Yeah,
that.
The Elamites?
Yeah.
The Indian man? The men of that nation got to be the most whack men out of all of the heathen. Even Esau, he could put on some shades and be, bad. You know what I'm saying? Esau put on some shades and get a truck. Shades and hair on the back of his neck.
Yeah.
You could be like, okay. But Elon? It's
Elon
nothing.
done.
Elon don't have anything going for himself, man.
Making food.
Shaking, you don't know if they're saying yes or no. Yes, sir.
Hey, what's your name? Jared.
Right.
Your name ain't Jared, motherfucker. No, really, my name is Tom.
They need to be ruled over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we see, looking at how these nations walking around, y'all need to be told what to do.
It's a certain little sect of them I saw in a film the other day. Whenever somebody die around them, they jock to get that meat.
Yeah, they be
eat
eating
the
that
fucking
shit.
human shit. They eat.
They fucked up, man. Those are the heathen, but that's what Jake be into that shit.
Some little ones that be painting their face a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
They live like by the water.
Yeah.
And it's like I seen a film where he was like, yeah, the meat salty. Then he looked over here, this motherfucker over here who just ate meat. That nigga was over there with dirt on his head, just rocking back and forth.
Heathens.
Man, I said, damn, this motherfucker's a new guy, yo.
But Jake looking at them like they like Elon come over here, he's a doctor.
Yeah.
He's like the smart, he leaves his country, he leaves the rat temple. Right, they over there in the rat temple talking about these rats, this is my ancestors coming back.
Yeah.
A rat. Why not a lion? A rat. This was my great uncle. He's back now. and you in a temple with a rat. Then you come over here and get a loan and become a doctor and tell niggas what to take.
Yeah.
And become looked at as like smart. Elam is not smart.
Right.
Elam is diligent.
Mhm.
He's just gonna keep going until the shit work for him.
Yeah.
He's persistent.
Yeah, he is.
But they're really stupid, man. Anyway, so
Well, this is part of their world, so they're gonna be able to attain a level of success because the Most High gave it to them.
Yep.
This is their shit.
Yep.
So it will only make sense that they will have preeminence.
Yeah.
And that's how the Most High set it up, right? So, but that shit's getting ready to be took
yeah.
because you don't know what to do with this. What you did, you fucked it up.
That's
Yeah.
right.
The Most High gave you that, you know, the pretty much the benefit. Let's say the benefit of the doubt here. Just take it here. You can do your thing, Elon.
Let
or
favor
Esau
be shown.
show to the wicked. Y'all just thinking out. Let favor
Hey,
be shown to the wicked.
Deuteronomy 28:43, it said, "The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high."
Mhm.
And that's why you see them in these stores. They got all them stores. They get grants for that shit.
Yeah.
Esau get them $7,500 to open up a fucking store, and then they look at you like hard work. No, they ain't motherfucker. You got a handout.
Yeah, they got a hand
Yeah.
and tell you, pick up your nigga. Look, I've come over here from India.
Yeah.
Now, look what I have, or Africa. Look what I have. Why can't you get ahead?
They'll literally say that. Either might actually tell me that. But then he also telling me how they get loans and shit
Yeah, they
to
get
open
the
up
loans and
stores.
shit.
And that's a kept secret. They not telling you that. Why? Because they all had to deal with Esau. They all came together to bring us down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're all they all link up with each other on some. They might not all agree on everything.
Right.
Because of course everybody wants the power, so it's a fight over the power. But for the most part, they come together.
Mhm.
Okay, they come together and they plot.
Yeah.
Psalms the 2nd chapter tell you. Psalms 83rd chapter tell you. They link up.
Mhm. You linking up.
They can link up the friend. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Basically, they can link up all the heathen nations to come against us. That's an easy thing. Okay, let's fuck these niggas up. We can agree on that, and then we'll fight amongst each other later.
Yeah, he just sets these heathen up in your neighborhoods. That way, Rothschild don't have to physically put his hands on you to harm you. Now he's selling meat, expired meat, and Swisher Sweets and all of these various different things is heavily in the stores where these heathen own
Yep.
in your neighborhoods. The meat you have access to, the entertainment, everything you have access to is downgraded, destroyed to keep you in a low vibration. So he set the heathen up to own those stores, those gas stations. And it's just full of poison. Look at the food when you walk into a gas station or
It's
a
it,
corner
yeah.
store. Look at what's readily available to you.
It's
Complete
like
trash.
they all set up the same way.
Yep.
As soon as you walk in, you're gonna see sweets. And then you go this way, you're gonna see chips. You're gonna see water, Gatorade, water, beer in the middle. You're gonna see the goddamn canned goods.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I said.
That's how that shit set
$5
up.
energy and shit.
Yep, and then you get up to the front, you're gonna
All
see
tobacco and all that.
all the
Chicken,
sweets
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then they got the chicken.
Yeah.
Then they got all the Swisses and all the little new K2, all that shit.
The honey
Everything fried.
Everything fried.
Everything.
The gold honey pack, they get hard.
Yeah, they got that right there.
Right there.
In the
All
glass.
Just give you all kind of shit.
Yeah.
And all that shit that's inside of that shit fuck you up.
Yeah.
You consuming that soda. Jake be drinking soda and shit. That shit fuck you up. That's highly acidic.
Yeah.
And you wonder why I'm sick. You know, now you going to Esau and Esau or Elam. He go to Esau, but Elam is your doctor. And you
Right.
sit in front of Elam. He got the white coat on. And you got to do this. You got to do this. You just look at him like he's a god.
Take a deep breath.
You know. And he give you the prescription and it fuck you up even more.
Yeah.
You keep coming back. You trust Jake trusted the shadow of Egypt. Okay, so all these nations, they hate us, and it's pretty clear. They don't have to come out and say I hate you. It's pretty clear in their actions.
That's right.
Actions speak louder than words.
Precept.
God.
Jeremiah 50 and 7. I started 6. My people have been a lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains, and they have gone from mountain to hill, for they have forgotten their resting place.
Yeah, and Jake, the people what about the leadership within the so-called Black man Native American community? Who did they deals with? With Esau. So they're set up to push Esau's agenda on Jake.
Gatekeepers.
gatekeeper, like the elder said, to keep these niggas in check. Okay.
Yep. Keep them entertained.
Well, what even within this Israelite thing of ours, right? Esau sees that this movement is happening. Well, you know what? I want to control this shit from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So he ain't gonna come. You don't see Esau really coming against the truth like that, because
Really, Jake.
it's really Jake. He said Jacob to do it because you need that same type of faith. So here, I'm not gonna. The devil know I'm not gonna come. You know, you're not the Israelite. Okay, they're not gonna believe you because they actually believe that they're the Israelites or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna infiltrate. I'm gonna put a black base in there, and I'm gonna start feeding them. Okay, fishing them the breakdown that I want. And I know that it all goes down to the name. So let's pervert that a little bit. Let's just pervert the doctrine a little bit. Because once you do that, now we can start coming in. We can creep in even deeper. And look how perverted now what these guys are saying now. Now, you know, fucking you can eat pork now. That's that, you know. It just gets worse. Because Esau would just set niggas up to
Sex
do
on
that.
the Sabbath.
Yeah, sex on the Sabbath. You could pop your woman in the ass. The name doesn't matter. You can call the Lord whatever you want. You know, you can call him Christ. Oh, Christ is king.
Right. And look how they fumbling in the MOTV.
Oh, yeah, they fun.
Man, sin.
Okay.
And why do you think that is? I mean, you got certain guys that are just bugged out. But come on, man. These niggas sold out.
You see it.
He had to
Because
set
ain't
that
no
nigga
way you
up.
can see Esau. The children of this world and their generation are wiser than the children of the Most High.
Right.
Okay? How can you not see it?
You think that Esau ain't gonna try to put his hands in this thing, man? Somebody, he got his hands, all right, in these camps, man. They're
Yeah.
setting them up and
Mhm.
marching all over. Esau's doing something, man.
He got inside men.
Yeah.
Well, he even infiltrated Greystone.
Oh yeah.
And you can't put it past them.
No,
You know, because you look at these militia groups that were before us, like the Black Panthers,
Mm-hmm.
you know, them some kind of movements like that. What he do? He infiltrated them.
Yeah.
So you can't put it past them, and especially the truth, which is
Of course.
offensive to him, because we calling him out and we let him know that he going into slavery.
Mm-hmm.
So he want to get rid of this, but guess what? He can't. Why? Because this is the power of the Lord.
That's right.
Well,
It was already, like I say, he declared the end from the beginning. You know, so it's just what the Most High moving.
I had a quick precept.
But he's still gonna try.
Because there's that pride in him.
Yep. Well, just like Pharaoh.
Or
Pharaoh still went. You know, Pharaoh still tried the Most High. He got scared a little bit, then he said, "Man, fuck that."
Yeah.
You know,
They said the Lord hardened his heart.
yeah, hard as hard.
He didn't have a choice.
Even Pharaoh's wise men told him, "Hey, let these people go." Man.
Right,
After them,
right.
a couple of them plagues, I think like the fourth.
Right, right. He said,
When they
"Hey,
couldn't
man,
duplicate, he's like, "Hey man, let these people go, bro."
what the fuck you doing?"
But the Lord hardened his heart, so you
Yeah.
already know you
Hey,
got
dog.
Esau, his priesthood, his prophets. They seeing shit like, yeah, you gonna be destroyed. The Lord
Yeah.
gonna kill you. Nah, fuck that. Give me another guy, right? Because Jake want the Jake that was in power. They didn't want the right prophet to tell them the right thing. They'll get the false prophets. Now tell me good things. Tell me sweet things. Prophesy unto me to see.
Yeah.
So you gonna talk to the guy that's gonna say, yeah, everything gonna be all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Peace.
Yes,
You gonna prosper. You know what I mean? Instead of, hey man, the Most High will put your ass to death. You don't get right.
Preaching
You know what I mean?
They want to hear what they want to hear.
So the same thing with Esau. He getting a message that he gonna be destroyed, but then he getting a even bigger message that he gonna succeed.
Right.
Spiritual demon says like, yeah, you gonna be good. You gonna prosper.
Right.
He even put it in his money. Our enterprise is a success.
But them demons too, really they work for the Lord and they ain't answering them like they used to.
Yeah.
That's why they have to be more open with their plan, because they're really openly now calling on their gods. They used to be able to do these things in secret and win. Now that shit ain't really working like that no more. They're they're doing all kind of wickedness. But they're openly now, like that thing in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Oh man.
They're openly just
It's like,
Yeah.
they declare their sin
Yeah,
as solid.
so-
They hide it no more.
yeah, they're losing their power. They're getting ready to figure out that they're not in control. They really believe they're in control. There's a demon on them. The Lord, that's the hardening of their heart. They really are going forth with a plan to undermine the Most High, bring this to see him. But eventually, the Lord's getting ready to move on you devils, man. He's not going to allow you to get a victory. You see?
Mm-hmm.
It's not written in the story for you Edomites to win.
Come.
Yeah. That's Lamentations 4:21. That all makes sense. He said, thy iniquities accomplished, O daughter of Zion. Zion represent who? Israel. He said he'll no more carry you away to captivity again. So they let you know that this is the end of all. You know, so you know you Edomites not gonna, you know, somebody come out the woodwork, you know, and rule in the technology. No, the Lord will put a stop to that. Psalm the 2nd chapter says, he that sitteth in the heaven shall laugh. You know, and have it in derision. I mean, ultimately, the Most High got him in a trick bag, man. All right, I love Proverbs 16:4. You know, the Most High created all things for himself, yet even the wicked for the day of evil. Understanding what's coming to this place. What's coming to Babylon the Great? Evil. So he set up at this time to rule for the purpose of what? Fulfilling prophecy. After that, the Most High gonna throw him to the side.
And Esau doesn't want Jake to know that. That's power knowing that. That's
right.
You moving completely different. You moving with fear. Esau's whole his whole stick, his whole agenda is his whole way that he gets you is just witchcraft, lying, making you believe something that's not really there, augmenting your reality. You shall surely not die. You're gonna be like the God. Just playing with your head. Okay? He just playing with your head, but he doesn't want our people to know that they're the children of the Most High, and how to please their God, because he understands if we please our God, he out of there.
Yeah, he knows. Yeah.
So his whole purpose is to make us, to have us go off.
To accuse you.
To accuse of our brothers.
So he can accuse you.
Yeah, that's one of his main, you know, tactics to accuse you.
Man, this scripture. Let me read this one. Y'all said that what you just read, y'all from the next one says all that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, "We offend not." Because they have sinned against the Lord.
They know the history. When you read Judah the 5th chapter. What is that? It was, I believe, it was the Moabite that broke it down. Okay. Hey, look, if these people sin,
Acor.
If these people sin, you can take them down. But if they don't sin, there's no possible way they can fight them. So now they understand our kryptonite. It's sin. So this is why they set up. Well, he the man of sin, so that's easy. That's easy work to him. All right, let's just set aside where sinning is the place to be.
Right.
You the guy.
Sinful environment.
The most sinful guy is the top guy.
Right. Then he's able to point at what you're doing and say, look. You know, that's the importance of the blood of Yahushua, because we could always be blamed.
Yeah.
If we didn't have that blood, that can always really be an accusation against you in the flesh. And you need a justification. You need justification outside of the law.
Yeah. Well, Yahushua. Well, that's why he don't want you to really understand John 3:16.
Yeah.
For God so loved the world of Israel. See, so that just shows you the Most High, he loves Israel. Was that Isaiah the 14th chapter? I have loved Jacob, and will have mercy on Israel, and yet choose Israel. He doesn't want you to know that. So God so loved the world of Israel, that he gave his only begotten Son, Yahushua, that whosoever believeth on him shall have everlasting life. Right? He doesn't really want you to understand that scripture. So that's our justification. Now we can't be blamed through the law.
Right.
You can't. We're justified in the eyes of the Most High.
That's right.
Well, the Most High found no guile in their mouth. They were virgins.
Yep.
So Esau doesn't want you to understand it. He doesn't want you to understand that you have the chance to make it. Your sins have been wiped away.
Right. Well, in the law of token of virginity. So let's say a guy married a family's daughter, but then he got with her, he didn't like her, he lied and said she wasn't a virgin. Well, the token of virginity being presented, all right, because she could be put to death. You know, that was the accusation worthy of death. So the token of virginity will be presented, and that blood will cover her from guilt.
Yep.
See? So the accusation, the lie, you know, that this devil is getting ready to try to tell on us, because he's getting ready to put us out there as absolute, we're going to be at the forefront of wickedness.
Yeah, the scum of the earth.
Yeah, the scum, yeah.
You know?
Yes.
These people's ideology, these kind of people are a threat to our safety, our NWO. They're speaking against our technology, they're speaking against our Jews. How are people going to live with these type of people around? That's the narrative. That's how they're going to push it.
And they have other Israelite groups to tie in,
Yeah.
tie in, you know, like the militant and the extremist part to that. Because through our testimony, what the scripture said, we got victory through our testimony. Part of it was through the testimony.
Yeah.
They can't really accuse us with our testimony, so they got to set up other Israelite camps
Yep.
to be carnal, to be niggas, to be, you know, agent provocateurs, to bring fucking rifles to camp, big long guns.
Oh, you on mine?
So now they can tie
You on
extremism,
mine?
right? You have the W to the E to the F. They said
Oh,
well, 2024 is a year of shock, basically shock events. Okay, they have a year of shock events, and they also said that after a post-pandemic world, there's going to arise a global terrorist group. So you're going to have global terrorism, and they can link that. They link that with the Israelites. You have an Israelite go out there, do some crazy shit, bomb something. Now you can tie that, and everybody already hates the Israelites. Now you can just tie that in, okay, with them being part of the extremist group. Now you can come down.
You're right. You're far right, and they're setting it up with Trump and Elon. They're supposed to be anti-establishment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're and what did they do with Trump? They kicked him off his platform. All right. Elon Musk is so-called fight for free speech. They're using those two, that whole right, wing ideology to come against this truth, man. The nationalist ideology, where you like, I want my people to win. Esau, he's setting up the two horns like a lamb, and there's snares and traps for all of the people who are following these things. All right, he's setting up snares and traps. He's going to link us to so-called far-right extremism, radical. Now, the word radical means going back to the origin. It just means you're going back to your roots.
And that newspeak.
Yeah.
He makes it seem like your so-called radical is a bad thing.
Yeah.
When you just going back to the old guy. He don't want you to. He wants you to be a new nigga.
Yeah, dude.
You see what I'm saying? Some new shit. Well, just like amongst the so-called black community, right? To be a homosexual, that was off. Niggas didn't fuck with that.
Yeah, it was taboo.
It was taboo. But now it's cool. That's that new West niggas type shit. You a hood nigga, but then the hood nigga, he down low too.
Yeah.
That's some new shit. That's what Esau wanted. But it all started with that little sin. Once you get that little sin in there, it's like leaven. It grows. You see what I'm saying? It grows. So we're at a point to where the Most High, you gotta scrap it.
Yeah.
This shit getting too big.
Yeah.
The wickedness is coming before me too much. You know?
Get a few more. Get a few more and close it up.
Well, we go back to the second Ezra 5:2. It says, "But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, that thou hast heard long ago, and the land that thou seest now to have root, shall thou see wasted suddenly."
Because it's gonna be good, like in the days of Noah, going back, right? It's gonna be good. They were eating, they were drinking, they were planting, they were building, right? They're prosperous. Beast systems, right? Because remember, the beast system, that shit's gonna literally be alive. People gonna be buying and selling. There's gonna be normalcy in different parts of the earth, right? There's gonna be quietness in different parts of the earth. Parties, marrying, they having children. It's gonna be, but they just gonna have the MOTV.
It's gonna be like a norm.
You know, yeah, it's gonna be like the norm.
Submit.
You see what I'm saying? But then all of a sudden, that shit gonna be destroyed.
Yep.
1 hour, the Most High is gonna take 1 hour to destroy so many great riches.
Mm.
Okay, so all this bullshit that's been percolating and bubbling up, it comes to a point where it's gonna spill over. Okay. Meanwhile, while all this shit is happening, you see that the empire is actually diminishing because look, everybody's getting ready for war. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. let all the men of war draw near. That's happening right now.
Yes, sir.
And this new battle, Isaiah saw it, Isaiah 9 and 5. This new battle is going to be fought, okay, with burning and fuel fire. What kind of fire is that?
Right.
Well, it's going back to that same vision that all the prophets saw it. Ezekiel saw it. Jeremiah saw it. Habakkuk saw it. Micah saw it. Yahushua saw it. Paul saw it. Peter saw it. John saw it. All the prophets saw it. Enoch saw it. He saw the Lord coming with tens of thousands of chariots.
Ezra.
Ezra saw it.
Moses, when you read 2 Ezra 14, it tells you he showed Moses things associated with the end.
Right, yep.
Too,
Yep.
but he
Yep.
didn't. He told him not to write.
Just like Ezra's.
Yep. Oh man, I was reading that the other day.
Yeah, just like Ezra's.
Yeah.
And I believe Ezra, he go back to, I think he Levi, isn't he? Levi.
Mm-hmm.
He go back to Phinehas,
Yep.
you know, the sons of Levi,
Yo, that priestly order.
you know.
You gotta know
That's it. All right, man. So hopefully y'all edified, man. We'll give all praises to the Heavenly Father.
Yeah.
How Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and the elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
That phone fucked up, bro. I gotta get another one.
Press that blue button too once you start that.